Happy weekend, everybody. I'm Trisha Swenson, and we've got a great show coming up for you with our weekend edition. Ty Diaz and I are going to run through what's happening. We've got farmers markets, we have big name concerts at the AMP, we have Gypsum Daze, and we have a couple that biked from Alaska to Argentina, 18,000 miles. What's your bike ride looking like this weekend? All that and more on Vail Valley Live, which starts right now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now. Hey everyone, welcome to Vail Valley Live. My name is Ty Diaz for the weekend of the 16th of July, the weekend edition, as Trisha Swenson shared with you, giving you a look at all the events that you could perhaps be interested in and get into. Can you make it to everything in a single weekend? There's a lot going on. Or will the family split up and do their own thing as well as you doing your own thing? As Trisha shared with you, we do have Gypsum Daze and Bravo continuing. And if you notice from the show open, you can see banners around the village at Vail for Vail Jazz, which continues through September. Concerts down at the fairgrounds in Eagle. All this is what we're going to be sharing with you right here on Vail Valley Live. But what we can do right now is take a quick glance at the weather, giving you a look at how that's going to be shaping up for you this weekend. And it's going to be a hot one. Stay hydrated. The weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. And we're talking about areas of the 80s. I know some states are picking up triple digits, 120, 130. But this is an owie for us around here, especially at elevation. But what you're going to want to do is find your sunscreen, have that with you. Pack your hydration pack. You'll need that, your camel pack, if that's what's going on. And if you're in the outdoors, just be prepared for the elements. And we're talking about even for your eyes, for how bright it's going to be. Chances for precipitation could begin sometimes earlier in the upcoming week. But let's take a look with Trisha Swenson right now and see how things are shaping up for the weekend. A big one, Trisha, as well. And I follow you on social media, and I know that you're always on your bike. You're always on a hike. You're probably traveling someplace, and then all of a sudden you're back. But do you ever get into the rivers and do maybe a lazy float and take it at a different rate of speed? Anyway, and how are you?
You know what? Well, Ty, I'm very good. Good to see you this weekend. And yeah, you know what? I was just looking. I saw the turtle tubing there. They're starting their tubing tours, and this is on the Colorado River. They rent the tubes for you, and I've done that. That was years ago. But what a great way to cool off, or maybe head down to the Eagle Whitewater Park, or even just dipping your toes in the Gore Creek here. Great place to just hang out and cool off a little bit. And Ty, as you climb up in elevation, you know, every 1,000 feet you lose about 3 to 4 degrees. So it is going to be a little bit cooler if you take the gondola up. We have gondola 1 open for you. We have gondola number 19, the Eagle Bond gondola, and then over at Beaver Creek we have Centennial Express. So those are open 9:30 to 4. And it is a good way to just cool off. But already this morning, yeah, it is heating up, and we're going to see plenty of sunshine. Wear the sunscreen. I'm going to be putting my sunglasses on in just a minute. But so many fun things happening. You know, on Saturday, we have Gypsum Daze. And Ty, I don't think we've ever talked you into being in that jalapeno eating contest, have you? But we know people. We know people who have been in it.
We've known people that have done it. I have observed. I've enjoyed anything else that's going on during Gypsum Daze, to include an amazing musical lineup that goes on and kid-friendly things to do as well, and family things to do. I mean, we're talking about pickleball, which has been very popular in the valley, taking in some of the kids' bouncy houses, I guess that's going on. A lot of cool things. But, I mean, look at the lineup that Gypsum Daze brought this year. And have you count any of the shows so far? Because it's already begun, but into the weekend, are you planning to catch any of the shows?
Yeah. Well, I can't go on Saturday because I'm going to Nitty Gritty Dirt Band at the Villar. But yeah, they're going to have Frankie Ballard, and opening up for him would be Runaway Jane, a great trio. So yeah, those concerts in Gypsum, they bring in some pretty big names. So those are ticketed shows, and that'll be after the parade, the 5K, the pancake breakfast. that jalapeno eating contest I told you about, and a classic car show. That's one of my favorite ones when they bring out the classic cars. But a full day of entertainment on Saturday at Gypsum Daze. And then we roll into, Bravo has a performance coming up at the Villar Performing Arts Center. They're going to have musicians play to Buster Keaton's, one of his silent movies. Okay,
Ooh.
so this is from like the mid 1920s, and the story goes that this the star of the film, he finds out that if he gets married by 7 p.m. that day, which is his birthday, his uncle who has passed away is going to give him $1 million. Like that's what he inherited if he was married. So
Wow.
it's gonna be, it's kind of funny antics. It's that 1920s silent film area, but it's all gonna be done to live music. So that's gonna be happening at the Villar this weekend. And then, just the big things that are happening as far as concerts are concerned. And I mentioned that I'll see Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. They were sold out. And then I had a friend call up and say, "Hey, I got an extra ticket."
Oh.
Don't you love when that
And don't
happens?
you just love having friends, Trisha Swenson? And speaking of
Yeah.
having friends, there's a big activities going on where people, other than going to concerts and shows, but could be very active and somewhat competitive. We have the Dynafit or the Dynafit, the 10K and the 5K, making your way all the way to a 10,000-foot level of elevation, but also giving you the experience to be an athlete at this elevation. And that's also happening this weekend.
Yeah, you know what? They will load up Gondola 1. This will be on Saturday morning. And yeah, you mentioned the Dynafit Vail Trail Running Series. They do this all throughout the valley, Beaver Creek, even way down in Eagle and Gypsum. And so you're gonna ride the lift up, and then you're gonna start at about 10,138,000 feet above sea level. And then the 10K will take you on some of the trails like Kinnickinnick. And then the 5K, there is a 5K version that only has about a 600 elevation gain when you start at that altitude already. And shorter course, of course. And then it'll be done by mid-morning. They'll do all the awards up there and everything. And then people will come on down and then take a nap probably.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
happening. And if you miss this one, we've got a few more that are coming up, and that'll run through September.
Also happening this weekend, people have been talking about this, even a lot of the staff and crew here. We've got, like you said, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band at the VPAC, but also Thievery Corporation, Old Crow Medicine. That's happening at the AMP.
Yeah, the Ford Amphitheater, in addition to Bravo and then Hot Summer Nights, which is the free concert series, AEG Presents has teamed up with the Vail Valley Foundation to bring in some really big name concerts. Thievery Corporation has been around for 25 years. Old Crow Medicine Show, also been around for 25 years. And then Camp, a little bit newer on the scene. But Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I think there's probably people that are going all 3 nights.
That's exactly what we're talking about here. Trisha Swenson, I'm going to let you get set up for your interview. What we're going to do right now is just kind of give you the idea of Vail Valley Live. That's what we do here, getting you prepared for what's happening now that you're here with us, and also getting you prepared to be dressed properly for your time with us as well. But if you want to share Vail Valley Live, you can do so by logging on to social media. You can hit the like and subscribe button on Facebook. There you can find us, and a notification will let you know that the show is starting. You can also do so with YouTube as well, and you can also watch us locally once you get here on Outside Television, Comcast, Xfinity, Channel 17. We have Vail Valley Live, so much to share with you, including interviews. Stay close to us. We'll be right back.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy organic vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our nap mushrooms, grown at 9,000 feet. Mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also chock full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
You're watching Vail Valley Live, the weekend edition, and man, being in Colorado, being in the mountains, the views locally, fantastic. At higher elevation, especially. And the weekend with the weather, all in your favor. It's going to be a sunny one. Again, be prepared for that as well. But, you know, another way to take in the views, the drive along I-70, while staying aware and alert on the drive, because wildlife is out, bears and deer, moose, you name it, the fox, whatever could be in the road. But along I-70 for that commute, in areas of your commute, getting up here from the Front Range, you definitely want to be in the know, taking a look at the roads before you go for accidents and closures or anything or delays by logging on to cotrip.org. There you'll find live traffic cameras. You'll find the pace that traffic is moving. You'll also notice the condition, the weather throughout the trek from the various cameras that are available found through there, as well as still cameras. But while on cotrip.org, it gives you the information on where you can have EC alerts, the alerts about the roads, sent to your phone. You have to set that up, and that way you'll know how to stage your trek, provided things become changed versus more direct. Speaking of directs, we're going to go out to Tricia Swenson right now. Big weekend, a lot of sunshine out there. And I was hanging out with Anthony the other day, and we needed a little bit of sunscreen. I was on a bike ride. I needed some sunscreen. And you have some cyclists. I'm sure they can give us some advice about being out there in the elements and wearing sunscreen. Who do you have with you?
Oh, well, yeah, this couple has traveled from the furthest part in Alaska all the way down to Argentina. They battled wind, rain, all of the elements. But we're going to hear from Kristen and Ville Jokinen, and they did this wonderful ride in the 2016
to 2018. It took 2 years.
2 years.
A little over 18,000 miles. But who's counting?
But who's counting? And then they wrote this book, Joyride, A Bike Odyssey from Alaska to Argentina. They happen to be coming through, and they have a friend that lives in town that they met on a trip down in New Zealand, but they're on their way to REI in Denver tomorrow because they're going to do a talk and do book signings and everything. But you guys, who in their right minds decides to do this?
Not us, clearly.
And how, I mean, like, you guys, they weren't even like professional bikers on the Tour de France or anything.
No, not even close.
You guys didn't really have
Didn't
any
have
bike
bikes.
experience.
No, didn't have bikes. We actually just got the bikes. We did 10 miles up and back the road. I'm from Bend, Oregon, and nothing fell off. So we boxed them. We flew to a place called Rodeo Bay, also known as Dead Horse, Alaska. Should have been a clue. And we just started going, and 100 pounds fully loaded. And where we flew is the most northern place with a road. That's why we went there. And we decided to bike all the way to a place called Ushuaia, Argentina. Turns out Bahia La Pitaya is the very, very end where the road ends. But it was quite the adventure. And we met an insane amount of very kind, incredibly awesome people along the way, which was the catalyst to why I wrote this book, actually, to showcase all the kindness from everybody we met.
Well, I'm sure the first reaction, just like mine, was like, what are you guys doing? But you know, then that's a conversation starter, and they're curious, and then pretty soon they're opening up their homes or their restaurants, and they're just trying to become your pals.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what happened. And by the morning, we were already friends, and we're still in touch with most of the people that we met. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But just the logistics. I mean, you told me when you left that northern point in Alaska, it was pretty much 10 days before you even saw a gas station.
Yeah. So where we flew, we had 500 miles when we started, where the only thing in between Rodeo Bay and Fairbanks was one lone gas station. And we knew roughly if we could stick to 50 miles a day, which, by the way, we didn't even know if we could do 50 miles because we hadn't even done 10. We had to stick to that.
Around the block, all right?
Yeah. So we knew we had to stick to that to get to Fairbanks without running out of food. So that was quite the extreme. We're so far north, there's polar bears, and then it's grizzlies, and it's black bears, then it's moose, and it's all the rest. But yes.
Oh my gosh. And you know, and just the elements, and then you were sleeping in tents most of the time.
Yeah, out of 580 nights, we were camping 500 nights in a tent. And not in a campground, mainly in the bushes, the side of the road. Where,
Ladies, don't be jealous.
I get it. All right. Well, what did you eat?
Anything and everything, whatever we could find.
Yes.
And we couldn't be picky. We sometimes there was just one meal, like a chicken soup with all the parts in Peru, and
Vile 8 larva in the Amazon and Bolivia, Ecuador. Excuse me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All kinds of things.
It's kind of like that Fear Factor show.
It is.
On bikes,
Yes.
everybody.
Oh, a whole lot of Fear Factor.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. So you've
Yeah.
embarked on the national tour. You started
Yes.
in your home state of Oregon.
Yes, I did.
How's it going so far?
Oh my gosh, amazing. Yes, it's been so incredible. Especially because this book comes in a perfect time now after a global pandemic, and now we're reopening and we're all getting excited about travel and getting out, and the weather's getting nice. And so we just felt like we wanted to share the stories of the kindness. We believe that kindness connects us to our shared humanity. And so this book really is inspiring. And so I wrote it, and we've been hitting the stops all the way down California, now through the middle and all the way to the East Coast, and we'll circle back.
Yeah.
And so it's been bringing out a lot of people. We do a lot of storytelling, and we show a video. My husband makes really beautiful short videos, and then a big Q&A, and it's just really brought people in and excited and believing and hope that we can do this again, that we are more connected and similar than we are different.
I know, I know it. And when they do circle back through Colorado, they will be doing, they just met with the book room yesterday and the Kind Bikes and Skis. So they're going to be doing something in September. So we'll keep you posted on that. But that should be great as well.
Yes.
And then, well, what else? Okay, besides this big tour, any other, you did a bike ride in Europe, right?
Yes, we went from Finland to Croatia in 2019.
Your homeland.
Yep.
Yes, we did Spain, and we top to bottom New Zealand, and that's where we met our friend Sarah, who lives here, and we got to reconnect with her on this amazing book tour.
Yeah, Sarah Frank with the Vail Valley Foundation. You never know who you're going to meet out there.
Yes.
Okay, well, we do have some bike rides around here and some bike rentals in case you are yearning to get back in the saddle.
Can't feel from the waist down, so that's a no. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, for any of our viewers that might be in the Denver area, you're going to be there tomorrow night?
Yes.
So Saturday night, July 15th, what time?
At the REI flagship, and it'll be 6 to 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
see you there.
If we want to follow you.
Yes, We Lost the Map. You can find us, our website is welostthemap.com. You can find some videos, pictures, a lot of podcast interviews and such. And also you can find us on all the socials at We Lost the Map.
Okay. I love it. I love it. Thanks so much, you guys, for coming on the show today.
Having us.
And once again, it's Joyride, a bike odyssey from Alaska to Argentina. And you know what? Even if you don't feel like going 18,000 miles, this is going to inspire you to at least do something. So thanks, you guys. I really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you, Tisa.
Okay, enjoy your stay in Vail.
Thank you, Colorado. Thank you.
Okay, we'll take it back to you.
All right, such an amazing story, and I'm sure you're feeling inspired as well to do somewhat of a similar trek, but maybe you still need to get your legs underneath you, and there's some opportunities for you to get on a bike or a trail run or something just to get your athleticism up to know the feels of what it's like. Still ahead on Vail Valley Live, we're going to share with you where you can find a rodeo, as well as a little bit more about Gypsum Daze, and Ken Hovey will be speaking with some rodeo princesses, but maybe you like to do a little bit of shopping and the weekend is in your favor to find a farmer's market. Yes, that is very true. You'll find one happening at Vail on Sunday, but on today, Saturday, you'll find the Minturn Market. And to learn more, let's take a look.
It's Saturday, and that means the Minturn Market. Joining me now, we have Cindy Krieg, and Cindy's with the town of Minturn, and this is kind of the original market in the Vail Valley. How many years running?
This is our 26th season.
Okay.
So it is the longest running market in the Vail Valley.
Okay, and you know what? Minturn is such a cute little town. If you've never been here, it's a good excuse to come and stay for the, hang out in the market, stay and do some of the shopping later on. But what's your market known for?
Our market is known for a lot of things. I think it's known as being an artisan market and featuring truly unique artisan products. Also, just having a sense of character and community. A lot of people come just to experience Minturn because we are that small mountain town. We're definitely not a resort. And we have great activities at our market. So we have live music every week. We have a great food court with different food vendors. And this year we're doing lots more kids activities. So it's very family friendly.
Yeah.
We have a bounce house, a mechanical bull, a climbing wall. We have face painting every week. And we also are doing this year kids story times with local children's authors. And those will be at 11 a.m. every Saturday for the rest of the season.
And I saw that build your own stuffed animal booth.
Yes.
That seems super cool.
Thank you, yes. And I can't forget them. So that is a great booth as well, yes. So for the little ones, building your own stuffed animal of all different sizes, is super fun for the kids. And then we just have a wide variety of vendors, really anything you can think of. We have art, of course, we have clothing and jewelry, we have pet products, we have meat and produce, we have baked goods, we have a bakery vendor, we have jam, we have clogs.
I know, I think Grammy's Jam has been here since the beginning.
Grammy's Jam
check out
Grammy's Jam has been here since the beginning, and Tesla Clogs has been here for quite some time too. They're a Minturn-based business as well.
Yeah. And that's what's really neat is you have some Minturn-based businesses, including the winery and a distillery. Tell us about these.
Absolutely. So we do have Wild Mountain Cellars, who are also based here in Minturn. Come and try some of their great wines, and they're located. Their tasting room is also right downtown, but they are at the market. And then we have a new distillery that opened just recently, Eagle River Whiskey in Minturn. Their actual tasting room is in the Meadow Mountain Business Park, but they are also at the market each week, so you can come and taste wine and whiskey.
What I heard is that they have do they have like a little secret door, kind of like a speakeasy?
They do. Their booth is great. You should come check it out just for that. They have a speakeasy booth that they built themselves. It's really very creative. So that's been a lot of fun. And so many other products. We have baskets, and we have health products. We have, exactly.
You're going to find it here.
You're going to find it here.
We got here bright and early, so it starts at 9 a.m. So they're just setting up right now, so the crowds are going to be heading in. It goes until 2, rain or shine.
Rain or shine, and I should mention one more amenity that you should check out while you're here is we have live glass blowing on the bunkhouse deck also. So just so many different things happening, and while you're here, we do hope people will check out our downtown businesses. We have some great shops, lots of casual restaurants, very affordable, and so come spend the day in Minturn. And of course, lots of recreation. You can go for a hike, go for a mountain bike ride, go to the bike park.
Yeah, Lionshead Rock Hike, the Grass Mountain Trails, and then that Minturn Bike Park. Pretty awesome. Okay, and parking.
Yes.
Where should we tell people to park?
Absolutely. We always say to first try the municipal lot. So there's a municipal parking lot at the north end of town. When you come in off of Highway 24, take a left as you come into town and go past the saloon and the Eagle River Inn. There is a large parking lot there, but it does fill up. Yeah. So we say to try there first. Make sure you're parking in the municipal parking. There is some other parking over there for residents of different places. That's by permit only. So just follow the signs.
Okay.
But if that fills up, there, you can park really anywhere in town. Main Street, any of the side streets, Town Hall's another good option. So there are lots of places to park in town as well, and everything's a super close walk within Minturn.
Okay, and this is going to be going on until the Saturday of Labor Day.
Correct, through September 2nd, yes.
Okay, all right, so it is the Minturn Market. Come on down if you want to learn more, minturn.org.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
The 84th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 24th through the 29th. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Wednesday through Saturday, enjoy thrilling carnival rides and nightly PRCA Pro Rodeo action. Friday and Saturday nights kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the fun. Get your tickets online now at EagleCountyFairandRodeo.com.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, the weekend edition, getting you prepared for events happening this weekend, also letting you know what's happening this upcoming week, next weekend, and we're here for you every weekend, getting you prepared to just get outside and experience things that are very Colorado, especially this weekend. We have Gypsum Daze. We'll bring Trisha Swenson in right now. Gypsum Daze returns as a celebration, a small town spirit in a big way. Man, when you think about that, so for someone who's never been to a Gypsum Daze small town event, you can only wonder what it's all about.
Well, you know what I love about it is, Ty, if you missed the Vail America Days parade that was on July 4th, that Tuesday, or even before that, Eagle had their flight days and they had a parade going right down Broadway. This is another opportunity to experience a small town parade. And, a lot of times you don't see that anymore with all the big suburbs that we have, the big cities. So it's kind of a neat thing. So that'll be happening on your Saturday. And then after that, we kind of mentioned the different things that will be happening, whether it's the pancake breakfast, the 5K, and then we have the classic car show, jalapeno eating contest, and then all the fun things that are happening with the vendors and you mentioned the kids activities, the bounce houses and all that. It really kind of all comes together in the heart of Gypsum.
It's a family-friendly event. It's also where a lot of local friends go there to meet as well. And for spectators and people that are seeing it for the first time, you can get involved. Again, this jalapeno eating contest, you could sign up for that one. Free kids zone, that's always fun. You're invited to come on out and enjoy this event. Again, that is free, a Gypsum tradition. And what it's saying here, it's a way to bring families together to celebrate Colorado, a Western heritage, and a rural mountain fun that only Gypsum can display.
Yeah, and you know what? And then there are headliner concerts each night at the Lundgren Amphitheater. And if you've never been there, just a really nice flat lawn, easy to bring the blankets, the lawn chairs, and then they'll have some food trucks and food and drinks available also. But it's a ticketed event, and then we have Runaway Jane opening up for Frankie Ballard. So he's kind of country blues rocker. You can always listen to some of his music on Spotify before you go. But, really, anytime you just go to some of these shows, it's just a fun time to gather with your friends. And then, Troy Harris, who's a local, he'll be doing the Gypsum Daze after party. He'll be doing that over at 10th Mountain Whiskey and Distillery. And that'll go on from 8 to 11. So kind of keeping the party going, if you will, right there at the distillery, which is a really neat location if you've never been there. 10th Mountain Whiskey has their very own tasting room right on Bridge Street here in Vail, but they make it down valley in Gypsum.
Happening down valley, and definitely a different pace when we considered, as a vacationer, that we're going to revolve mainly around Vail and Beaver Creek, but continuing now down valley, upcoming this week, next Friday, Cowboys Forever Foundation Summer Rodeo Series begins at the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. Gates open at 6. It's at the fairgrounds on the Fairgrounds Road. This one is back.
Yeah, and you know what, Todd? This will be the last one of this rodeo series that Cowboys Forever Foundation is doing. They've been doing this since middle June, and every Friday right there at that venue where we will have the big Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. So they will have their last one on July 21st, and then they'll be done for the season. And then they usher in other cowboys and cowgirls from the PRCA, the Pro Rodeo Foundation. So that should be really cool. But what's really neat about what the Cowboys Forever Foundation does is they team up with Speak Up, Reach Out. And that's a suicide prevention nonprofit here in Eagle County. And, they lost one of their own, and they're just trying to keep the conversation going and just be inclusive and, just share with others. So that's kind of what you can find. But we're excited to have one more of those. Doors open at 6. And then the rodeo goes all the way to about 9 or 10. And it's tickets are cash only, so do consider that.
About rodeo, for those that are... Go ahead, you were saying?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Well, I mean, when you think about a rodeo, you're thinking to yourself, okay, does that mean team roping? Yes, it does. Daily ribbon roping, as well as barrel racing, bull riding, team roping, mutton busting, the calf scramble for the kids. So this one is, again, more family entertainment in a rodeo kind of way. But it doesn't stop there. As it continues on with that theme down in Eagle Gypsum area, there's also the 84th Annual County Fair and Rodeo Kickoff, and that's on Wednesday, the 26th. Now we're still staying in the rodeo spirit of things down valley.
Tickets for this because I think last year a lot of the nights sold out. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. So 4 nights of rodeo. The 4-H kids will be in the fairgrounds setting up all their displays earlier in the week. But the carnival, the rodeo, that's pretty much when it's going to be going on, Wednesday through Saturday. And then Sunday they're just kind of wrapping things up and there won't be any rodeo that night. But get your tickets for this because Ty, it's a hot ticket and it's really fun and you can wear. Believe me, I'm gonna be all dolled up in my cowboy gear. I love the rodeo.
You're gonna find a little buckaroo night, and for those, I don't have kids. I imagine that's what this is. Little buckaroo night. That's a kids thing.
Yep. So Little Buckaroo Night, special kids pricing for that. Western Heritage Night is another one. They're having Wear Green night as well.
Oh.
And that's going to signify green being the color of mental health awareness. So they're hopping on that bandwagon as well, just like Cowboys Forever Foundation. A lot of times it's been wear pink for breast cancer, and it was a benefit for the Shaw Regional Cancer Center. They've changed that focus this year. So one of the nights will be wear green. And then we have patriotic night as well. And, you know, that's such a nice night. It honors our veterans and those that fight for our freedoms every single day of the year.
Trisha Swenson, I thank you very much. I'll check back in with you here shortly when you think about a rodeo. But if you're new to it, the rodeos normally kick off with the procession of the princess, the rodeo princesses, and Ken Hovey had the opportunity to speak with them.
Well, hey, rodeo fans, I am here with one of the stars of the show, Lila Devins. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
So I'm doing great. So great to be out here for this event once again, but I truly mean that. You are one of the stars, you and the queen, who unfortunately couldn't be here for this interview today, but you're the princess. What goes in to becoming that title?
So first you have to win a tryout process, which includes a speech, an interview, and that you can ride your horse in a horsemanship pattern. And then throughout the year, you're gonna go to different events, parades, rodeos to promote the Western way of life and to get people to come to your rodeo.
And that's the one thing I want to point out. We all are in the stands looking out at you, racing around, holding the flag. I mean, it gives you goosebumps. It gets you so excited, but that takes a lot of practice. What goes into the training to get ready for an event like this?
So I ride my horse 2 to 3 times a week, and I first had to desensitize him to a flag so that he doesn't mind carrying a flag, and you have to teach him to be able to run as fast as he can, but also get back down to collected before you go out that gate.
That's interesting, yeah, because that flag fluttering right by his head, and also the excitement of the crowd. I mean, people are cheering.
Yeah.
Now, I also understand that his name is Greg, correct?
Yes.
Greg has a certain food that he really likes that people might be surprised about.
Yeah, he really likes bagels and cream cheese, actually. So.
A little jelly or peanut butter on there?
Nope, just straight cream cheese.
You know, he just licking his lips. Well, that is awesome. You have so many fans here, not only, parents like myself, proud to see our youth doing so good out there, but you also have a lot of kids, and I'm sure you grew up watching the princess and the queen over the years. What do you say to those young ladies and the guys out there that are thinking, man, I want to get into rodeo, I want to get into horses, and I aspire to be like you? How do you do that?
I tell them to never stop believing and never stop chasing those dreams, because the second that you give up on it, that's when it's not going to come true. So I've wanted to be the rodeo princess ever since I was really little, and I had friends doing royalty, and I just never stopped working for that, never stopped believing that I could get there, and that's how I got here today.
It's awesome, and I love just the garb that you wear. You look so Western. Explain to the viewers at home, but also the people that are in the stands, what goes into the outfit from the lid all the way down?
Well, first you have to go to a hat shop and get a hat that fits well and is shaped to the way you like it.
And I know you want to make fun of mine. That's just, it's straw. It's just an old beater. But yeah, you look great. You have the princess on. But then also the sash. And show the folks the buckle. What is that?
The buckle, it just has your title on it and your year. And
so I just read it to the viewers. Eagle County Fair and Rodeo Princess 2023. They don't hand those out. You have to earn them. And then what is this?
These are our chaps, and we wear these basically anytime we're riding our horses. You'll see them. You will see us wearing them in the rodeo and in parades, and they are custom made, and they even have our name on the little waistband here.
You got the flowers on here as well?
Yeah, they're columbines, and so they are custom made for the princess and queen every year, and you get to hang on to these, and they help people see your title and just gives that extra bling to your outfit.
Hey, look, you got a fan behind us as well. This is Bodenheimer's horse we're going to see out there shortly. So we'll see you and Greg out there. I know that everyone's excited to see you. One final note, what do you come here? What do you like to see at the rodeo?
My favorite event is the barrel racing. It's really fun to see some cowgirls out there, and it's really cool to just see the teamwork between the horse and the rider when they're out there together.
Mila, good job. Awesome. I would say cowboy up, but not in this case. I'm going to say cowgirl up. What an exciting time it is to be here. And if people want to, they can come up, get autographs from you.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
We'll be walking around the stands after the rodeo. So.
And she'll have the queen with her as well. Great to see you, Lila, once again. From the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, cowgirl up. It's a big one down here. We'll see you out here.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on for the month of July. Down Valley, Eagle, Gypsum, and again, you can enjoy the Rodeo, Gypsum Daze, and you're not going to miss out on much because the weekends, they're jam-packed. Let's make our way more back up Valley towards Beaver Creek, where you can find events going on there as well, and some of them are complimentary. Let's bring Trisha Swenson in right now. There's the Beaver Creek Dance Party that's happening on Saturday, and usually that's kind of like the headphones thing, the silent disco. Is that still how that works?
No, so guess what? They are doing live bands for this, and we're really excited about this. So, Three for All, which is Kathy Morrow, singing and on piano, Brent Gordon on saxophone, and then Larry Dutmer, I think, is joining them to play the drums. They're going to be doing live music 7 to 9 right there where the ice rink is. They have that kind of their summer plaza.
That's
their
awesome.
yard, little front yard, if you will. And so they'll do a little dance instruction will be involved, and then you'll have a chance to, just listen to the live music. Even if you don't want to dance, you don't have to turn it into a dance party, Ty, if you don't want to.
Yes, complimentary 7 to 9 o'clock, and this one's running on Saturdays all the way through the 16th of September. But you know what else continues? And I just saw Billy Dorn the other day. Fossil Posse, Dinosaur Adventures. This is a wow. It's educational and a local find.
Oh, it definitely is. And you know what? Like, Billy is so passionate about these dinosaur artifacts that he has found right here in Eagle County, and the way he's able to share this information. And Ty, you think it's for the kids. These adults are just as interested in what's going on, and in fact, maybe even more so. They're just mesmerized by his talks. So Tuesdays and Sundays from 4 to 5:30 is when they're doing these. But if you don't catch Billy then, he does have his camps out by Walcott. And that's really neat for the kids. It's a really immersive experience. And then that brand new Dinosaur Junction, the museum at Dinosaur Junction, is his latest effort. And you and I have known Billy for a long time.
Long time.
Well before he put all this together. And he kind of became this Crocodile Dundee. But he's really turned himself into like the expert in our area.
He's more of like a Dinosaur Dundee, I guess, in this case. And again, you can find this complimentary Fossil Posse Dinosaur Adventures. And again, as Trisha was sharing with you, that's Wednesdays and Sundays through September 12th in Beaver Creek. It is also complimentary, but it doesn't stop there. Keeping everyone now between Vail and Gypsum Eagle, making it now into Avon. Sunset Live every Sunday on the backside of the stage there. Even on your SUP or into your paddle boat, you can enjoy live music, a little mini concert.
Yes, and you know what? They do this to kind of help you wind down the weekend. If you've got those Sunday night blues, you're not going to have them if you head over here. Sunset Live is on the backside of the big Avon's Performance Pavilion stage. So that backside, it's a little lower, and it's really just overlooks the water. And Ty, you've been there. You know how it is. And that lake is just such a great place to go. And if you've got the stand-up paddleboard, or if they're still renting the paddle boats, have that be your front row seat to this live music show.
I've done it. I brought my kayak out there. I've been on the water. People, they kind of bike over. They check out the shows. People are sitting along the dock over there. They're on the lawns. People bring a snack. Family and friends, everyone just kind of congregates and takes in some of the local sounds over there. And that is Sunset Live, one of the many free features in Avon as far as music is concerned. There's Sunset Live, free music on Sundays, but they also do free concerts in the park on Wednesdays. And I attended the last one, and right about sunset, perfect timing when the band's going to wrap up, puts you at about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and you know what? Have these free offerings, and I know that has your friends and family come into town yet, or is that coming up? I know you got some people visiting.
Oh man, I'm excited to have
yet?
them. They're going to be here the 25th through the 30th. They're taking Amtrak down from Lincoln, Nebraska. So they're going to take in all of those views, making their way into Union Station. My buddy Scott Reed, I believe, is going to be driving them up, and or Pegasus. We'll kind of finalize those details. But they're arriving just in time for a free concert in the park on Wednesday.
Okay, you know what? I just got a text from a friend from high school that said, "Hey, we're coming in from Minnesota, and we're going to be there July 30th through August 4th." So you know how it is. You're always scrambling for something to do. So you know what? Just watch our show, and we'll just plan your whole itinerary for you.
It does fit the budget. All right. Thank you very much, Trisha Swenson. I'll be right back with Trisha to share with you more about what's happening up and down the valley. We still have to get you over to Vail, but maybe you'd care for something more relaxing, maybe something closer to a spa day. Well, here's one that you might want to consider signing up for, booking an appointment for, Sunshine Massage.
Hey, Vail Valley Live, this is Don Panetta, and I'm here at Sunshine Massage Studio here in Lions Head, and my neck has been killing me ever since hockey season. I've heard a lot of really good things about this place. They do very unique things. Let's get going. I'm about to meet the owner, Sunshine, and hear more about it. So I just got here into the lounge, and I'm filling out my paperwork. Me personally, I'm not the most flexible person in the world, but you know, I'm excited to see what these unique techniques they have to work with a body type like mine. Hey, I am. You must be Sunshine. I'm here. Yes.
So grateful you're here.
Yes.
And I looked over the intake. You had mentioned your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And just curious, is it like on one side more than the other?
Yeah, so it's on this side. It's been bothering me for about 3 months now, so it's not been doing too great.
Well, one of the best ways to get more blood circulation into the shoulder, but great more for deep tissue, is we're gonna do some cupping today.
Oh.
Also, the blood circulatory benefits of cupping is just gonna bring so much more blood flow in there, which is gonna allow us to kind of unwind a pattern of tension that may have set in, and some hot stones and hot towels and that heat, so that you're not sore or feel beaten after this deep tissue experience. The test of it today.
Okay.
But we want to give the viewers this inside view of like, actually some bodies need this deep pressure, and I'm gonna use my whole body to get it.
I just finished my massage with Sunshine, and let me tell you, it was very relaxed. What she was able to do was much different than any experience I've ever had. So I will definitely be coming back and recommending this to everybody that I meet, because if you get to feel like this afterwards, I think everybody should feel this way. Oh my God. Oh, I feel healed. I feel amazing.
You felt like you got more length in your shoulders, more length in your neck. You breathed really, really well. You relaxed really, really well.
Yes.
Definitely got more blood flow in your back. And look, your face, it looks different.
Does it? Does it look different, everybody?
It looks more relaxed, rejuvenated. You look younger.
At one point, I thought the two people were massaging me at once. So that was a feeling that I've never had before, and it was amazing. Also, there was sounds and smells that you brought into the whole session.
I like to bring in deep tissue, overlap it with aromatherapy, overlap it with sound healing, all these alternative healing modalities that are already known to have so many benefits.
It was awesome, and I'm seeing videos and photos of other things you do that I want to come back and try, and I will be your biggest advocate moving forward.
Thank you. Good luck with this season.
Thank you. Yes, I will be back. I'm going to bring all my teammates here. Well, thank you so much.
It's all about Coach today at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. Plus, 2023 summer vibes, looks, wardrobe, handbags, all dropped. They're all in. Everything from $30 keychains to $350 canvas tote bags, backpacks, wearables, bucket hats, everything up to 70% off every day. It's absolutely, positively fabulous and worth that drive.
At My Future Pathways, our mission is to be the helping hand that enriches and elevates the lives of youth and families of our valley so they can reach their full potential. Through our holistic approach, our tutoring service and programming strengthen our community, develop self-worth, create opportunities, and promote values. We are My Future Pathways.
All right, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. As you can see, we're getting you prepared and giving you tons of ideas from shows to shopping, athleticism, maybe just some scenic things, dining, you name it. That's what the weekend edition especially is all about, getting you prepared for those things and giving you a look at the weather to go along with that as well. So speaking of being prepared, brought to you by the Grand Hyatt at Vail. That's this property location at Vail, 1300 West Haven Drive. And there's a bike path right here off of the back of the property. You can do fly fishing right off of the property. You can enjoy dining and sushi here. Yappy Hour for pets. And is that on Sundays, would you say? Yappy Hour? I remember it was on Thursdays, but they may have switched days. But looking at the weather right now, for your weekend of the 16th, a sunny one. And all around the state, picking up plenty of sunshine. High temperatures locally, we're looking at areas reaching the 80s at times in fields. Some areas, depending on where you are, or in the shade, the mid to upper 70s. And how long will this last? What's interesting about Colorado weather, things could change outside of the forecast. I did see some clouds earlier this week and feel a little squelch of some precipitation happening there, maybe a little electrical. If you're on top of the gondola, kind of be aware of some of the changes that might impact your commute up and down the mountain on the chairlifts and or gondola, which you also can enjoy this summer. But then, as we step into the new week, will the sunshine continue? There's a slight chance for some showers, depending on what weather model that you're looking at, but otherwise climbing temperatures as we move right in the smack dab middle of July, almost reaching the 90s right there. What we're going to do is bring in Tricia Swenson. And again, that weather's brought to you by the Grand Hyatt at Vail. Tricia Swenson, that's the idea. So you're in the relaxing mode. I like this side of you right here, just chilling in the sun.
Ty, they have these brand new Adirondack chairs. You can see T-Mobile.
Oh.
I feel like I'm going to the Barbie movie, you know, this hot pink right here. But about, maybe a dozen of these. And they're up towards Gondola 1. You know, talk about taking a load off and just relaxing. But kind of neat. They were not here. So I wonder how long they're going to be out here. But kind of a neat way. They have the little drink holders. So I've got my chai tea hanging out right here. But maybe you could watch the sunset from this location later on today.
We definitely gave ideas about Down Valley, Eagle Gypsum as far as where to go, Avon, Beaver Creek as well. You're at Vail where those chairs can be found, but you can also find Bravo shows going on still over at Vail. And next up on Bravo, on Wednesday, Chick Corea Trombone Concert.
Yes. You know what? So Chick Corea, this is, such a big name, and to do kind of a trombone concerto written for principal trombone Joseph Alessi. This is going to be the New York Philharmonic is coming. So we only have a few more nights of the Philadelphia Orchestra, but then the New York Philharmonic comes in. So they're going to have a guest conductor, Giancarlo Guerrero. He's going to be opening up the Philharmonic's residency with a world premiere. So that should be super cool. So a little focus on the trombone this time. So that should be nice. And then on Friday, New York Philharmonic continues with another guest conductor. So you never know who's on stage, and should be just another great show. And keep in mind, we're wrapping things up with Bravo pretty quickly. I think the last show is on Wednesday, the 26th, the last outdoor Ford Amphitheater show. Then we move it to a corked that'll be in the Donovan Pavilion. Of course, those happening down at the libraries and different parks. But if you want something at the AMP, look at the calendar. Go to Bravo Vail's website to make sure you get that in before it's all said and done for their 36th season.
All right, and again, that's all that's happening at, as you call it, the AMP, the Gerald Ford Amphitheater over at Vail. But, I mean, to get there, a beautiful stroll along the Gore River. There's a nice little pathway you can do that. Some actually take their bikes over to these shows. They do have a complimentary bike valet. I've been finding that out. And taking his shows at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater, a.k.a. the AMP, you can find your beer, your wine, you could find your snacks. You could pack your own lunch. I've seen that. I saw the most amazing charcuterie basket the last that I was there. Hot summer nights this past Tuesday, and there's also burgers available. A featured caterer. A lot happening now at Vail while still taking in the views. Beautiful weather for the weekend. The chairlifts. We'll talk about all of that as far as getting up the access over there. What you need. Trisha Swenson, I'm going to give you another break right there to reposition and show us another point of view. We're going to take it to a break, and then we'll let you know about the chairlifts access on Vail and Beaver Creek right after this.
Good evening. We are the band Pink Martini from Portland, Oregon.
Please welcome our singer, the lovely and the fantastic Miss China Ford.
Amaro mio, je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier. Quizás. And when the morning sun reveals her heels, I said hello, Eugene. Are you there, Eugene?
All right, again, that's what's going to be going on this weekend. Just a few ideas, tons more to get into. We'll check in with Trisha Swenson once again. I'm also noticing, Trisha, some of the things that we mentioned also found in the Vail Daily from your Trisha's picks for the weekend. And it included Gypsum Daze. It included the Beaver Creek Happenings, the Dynafit 5K, 10K. The Eagle Farmers Market happens on Fridays. Live music with Bravo. Just to list a few, you can also find the Vail Farmers Market on Sundays, and Vail of Beaver Creek Mountain every day. You can enjoy lift access to take in those views. Adirondack chairs are found at the top of the lifts, 10,000 feet plus. A lot of options to choose from.
Yeah, you know what? I'd appeal myself out of that Adirondack chair at the base of Gondola 1. You know, I gotta still do things for the day, so I had to get myself back to be motivated. But you know, a few more things going on. Don't forget, Thievery Corporation coming to the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater on Saturday night. The very next night, Old Crow Medicine Show. Two very different bands, both celebrating their 25th anniversary, which is really cool. Same as the Villar. And then on Monday night, Camp is a band that will be playing. So 3 big nights of these are the ticketed shows from AEG Presents, teaming up with Vail Valley Foundation. And then on Tuesday, we go back to another Tuesday night concert. And then after that time, we take a little break because we start getting into the dance festival and all those kind of things. So make sure you head to the next Tuesday night concert.
You know, again, it's about getting organized somehow, and maybe the family or the group will split up because there's a lot overlapping in a single day to take in up and down the valley from Vail proper all the way down to Eagle, Gypsum. A lot going on. And thank you very much, Trisha Swenson, for your reporting and enjoying yourself out in the sun this morning, and you all as well. If you missed anything from our topics while watching this hour, go on to YouTube and you can catch the replay of Vail Valley Live right there. Hit like and subscribe and share. Otherwise, you can find us in this detail online, Facebook as well. 7:30 in the morning is when it all begins. But get out there, check out some of our ideas that we share with you, and put your sunscreen on, stay hydrated, and enjoy the weekend and enjoy today. And we'll catch you the next time on Vail Valley Live. Thank you, Trisha.
Thank you. It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.